Hello everyone, we are in the green room today. We had to bring you in because there's a lot of fun stuff happening in here. There's a lot of green, a lot of new growth, a lot of more new plant babies in here, and we wanted to go ahead and show you what's going on. Today is watering day and it's also fertilizing day. And because everything's been just going so great, we wanted to go ahead and share what are we using to fertilize with. So what we use is a liquid fertilizer called Indoor from Espoma Organic. So all I do is just, you have to shake it. I always forget, I have to remind myself, shake it a little bit. And because this is very small, the pitcher that I'm going to use, I don't fill up the whole lid. I only do a little tiny bit for this one. I just kind of, move around the container it's in. But what I also do is I haven't bought anything special to water in here with. I just get a gallon, and for 1 gallon you are good with two lids of the fertilizer. So I don't know if Ambrose wants to go ahead and show off what you've been dying to show the Bird of Paradise.
Yeah, so here's our Bird of Paradise. That top leaf right there is the newest one that came out maybe, 2 to 3 weeks ago. But you have a new one popping up right here. And, this guy gets a lot of bright light and fertilizer at least once a month for this guy. And as you can see, it's doing great. It's doing amazing. I know the light's kind of dim now. Sun's going down, but we get all the light there in the afternoon when the sun's coming in.
And the help of the grow lights as well. It's helping them a lot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, so I have some of them are in decorative containers. I don't, these don't have holes. So what I do is just remove them all from the container and I put them in those plastic, what are they called, dishes?
Yep.
Let me move them around.
So that's basically what we do every time we water is Angie puts the dishes under them. We can fit 2 or 3 of them when we take them out of the decorative containers. That way it allows us to water them all without getting any of the water or fertilizer anywhere.
So I'm gonna go ahead and start fertilizing with the small one. The big the big gallon one I use for the big plants that we have.
Yep.
And then I just do this until it runs through. Gonna go to the other one, and I let them sit there for a little bit, soaking up the rest of the water that they let out, just for a little bit. But what I love about this fertilizer is that it's organic, so I don't have to worry about burning the plants with like the chemical ones, the chemical fertilizer. So if I kind of go overboard with the fertilizer, it's okay. It's not going to hurt the plants.
Yeah, so that's one of those things you hear a lot about. You hear a lot of people say, I do half strength, I do full strength, I do this, I do that. And that's because a lot of them are really dealing with a lot of these chemical fertilizers that are all synthetic. So you got to be careful how much you put in there so you don't burn the roots, you don't cause any damage. But this organic fertilizer is definitely one of those you don't have to worry about that. Obviously, you don't want to overfeed at all, but if you happen to overfeed,
you some of the big ones.
You don't have to stress that it's going to damage your plants or whatever the case is. So, do you want to show your plant off before you continue? Because I didn't know you were excited about that one.
Yes, I'm excited about so many, guys. So maybe
Well, you already watered it, so we kind of don't want to.
2 weeks ago, is it? 2 weekends ago?
Yeah, 2 weekends ago.
On some group or something, of course we had to follow the groups, plant groups from around here, because it's crazy the amount of beautiful indoor plants that people are growing and selling.
Yep.
So this right here is a dragon tail.
Yep.
And my goodness, last year I found out about this plant.
That is a beautiful plant.
And I told Ambrose I have to have it. And that day I had it in mind. So that weekend I had it in mind. We're sitting here actually just drinking coffee, and I told Ambrose, I really want the dragon tail plant still. And it pops up.
Yep.
On, what was it, on Facebook, a Facebook group or something. Someone was selling this baby, and I had to have it. Yep. I had to have it. So what I love about it, it almost looks like a monstera.
Yeah.
It does the same thing. It does those splits in the leaves. so so it could get more light through. But it's not a monstera.
Nope. I forget the name of it. I can't even say it.
It's just very, very pretty. We'll get into more detail later about the plants.
Yep.
As I'm also learning a lot about so many of the different varieties that there is. Another one I'm very, very happy about right now that we recently potted up. Very baby. This is a Vining Rex begonia. And when it first arrived with a lot of the other babies that you see here, some of the other ones, it looks so sad.
Yeah.
And we'll probably have a video out before this one. I'm not sure. You'll see when we planted.
Yeah.
But it looks so sad. But this plant can get really big.
Yeah, it's one of those viney ones that's going to get pretty big.
I would love to see it in a basket.
Speaking of big plants, I did want to show, because I know one of the most common plants is pothos, also known as epiprenum. So I've really been getting into these houseplant names, and me and Angie have been searching a lot for these. But this is a Hawaiian epiprenum, also known as a pothos. Like I said, it's variegated. This is one of those that, if grown right indoors, can get about 30 to 40 inches in size of leaf, at least.
It can actually it actually resembles, for me, my opinion, a monstera.
Yep.
When it gets really, really big. So, let's go back to fertilizing, because we can just continue showing you all the plants and keep talking about it. So, like I said, in here, it's 2 of the lids of the organic fertilizer. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some in there until I know they're watered and right.
Yep, so that is the bird of paradise. It does take quite a bit of water.
It does. It's a very thirsty plant, especially when it starts getting hot outside. I notice that it needs water. So I think it's... Sometimes I have to come check it twice during the week, but for sure once a week I have to give it water. And we fertilize it monthly. So this one right here is called an umbrella plant. It's said to fertilize twice in 1 week. Isn't that crazy? I haven't been doing twice. I've only been doing once. Maybe I should up the fertilizing, because they say it's such a huge plant and it grows so quickly that it needs a lot of fertilizer. Now, how am I watering all these without removing them from the pots? I have those saucers, plastic saucers underneath, placed underneath those containers. And I kind of already know how much water they need. It's, you just get a routine of doing it and get so used to it. You kind of just need to see if the water is running down from the plant. Make sure that it soaks it up. I do leave the dish with water on these big ones. Yeah. Because they're so big that it'll actually soak up all the water. On these right here, really didn't pour out a lot of water. It actually needed it. Yeah. But I will leave them sitting there for maybe, 5 minutes?
Yeah, we leave them for a couple minutes, let it soak up as much as it needs, and then what we do is we actually grab those saucers and whichever big plants need the rest of it, we pour it in there as well.
And I like to do this instead because I lost a lot of plants in the past by just doing the quick watering and fertilizing and just slipping them back in right away because I'm in a hurry. Yep. And the plants were not done draining really well. So what I do is tonight we will leave everybody on the saucers overnight until I know for a fact that they're completely dry. They're not letting out anything else. So I don't know if you want to go ahead and show them more, or
we can show them more that way. We're gonna.
I'm not going to show everything fertilizing.
We're going to fertilize the rest of the night, but just to show you more of what's going on in here because it is exciting what's all happening in here.
But we just wanted to go ahead and show you, what's a great fertilizer for indoor plants. It's, the Espoma Organic Indoor. It's amazing. Everything's so green and happy and just growing so much. It's been growing very fast, I think, for us.
Yep, it has been. It has been. And one of the reasons, like I said, is the fertilizer, obviously, and you guys might be wondering, what's all that right there? That's a humidifier. Yep. One of the main reasons why these plants do so well in here is the humidifier in here and how high the humidity is in here.
Yeah, and like we have a lot of the baby plants too. They benefit from the humidifier right now as well. I don't know if you want to go ahead and show a little of that.
So we'll show real quick, just maybe make this a quick tour. So that's one of the newer ones that we got also. That is a Chinese money plant. Angie loves that one.
I love this. I can't wait for it to get bigger, and it needs watering already.
Yeah, so this is our fertilizing watering day. So some of these will get fertilized, some of them won't. Not all need fertilizer today, but we're showing you what takes fertilizer. Here, I'll put that one back up there. That is...
I'll do this big guy while you talk to them.
A philodendron. I don't know the exact name for that one, but that is a philodendron as well. This is a Peru monstera. I love this one. It has kind of a bluish leaf color.
That is beautiful.
Look at the texture on that. It just looks beautiful, and this guy's vining all the way down there, putting on more leaf as it grows. Angie's watering the fiddle leaf fig back there. Beautiful looking fiddle leaf fig. It's actually grown quite a bit since we've had it back there with the lighting. There
are some plants that still don't have their permanent decorative pots, or I haven't done anything fancy in here, but just left them like that because I really want to find the right pots.
Yep.
But I did learn about this guy that the bigger you pot him up, the more he grows.
Okay, continuing along, this right here is called Paraíso Verde philodendron. That's what the new leaf looks like, and here's what an older leaf looks like. Look at that variegation there. That is beautiful. I have two of those that I acquired. Then I have, actually Angie's has a Rex begonia that she got, and this thing has doubled in size, huh?
Oh yes, that I love the Rex begonias. My only thing that I wish I had done was buy a whole lot of those and just pot them all up in one big bowl.
And then,
they're so pretty.
I'm gonna move down here real quick because I have just a quick update. These are the Thai constellation monsteras, growing quite nicely already after they got repotted. We have some other tissue kosher plants. This is called Ring of Fire Gold Philodendron. And then I have something very special right here. This is a Pharaoh's Mask colocasia. So it's an elephant ear that I got from tissue culture. These grow massive, but I'm starting them out here. And they'll start to put on some roots soon and get going. The monstera that we've had for a while. Anything else over here that we missed?
There's just so much. I have a new one this week.
So here's a pink princess philodendron that I wanted to show you guys. Now, when it comes to fertilizing this guy, what we do is, you can see that pink princess, it's not very much variegation compared to a lot of the other ones, but this one is in a water. So you can see all the roots in there. Now, when we fertilize this, we actually do like half, right? Half strength. But we put it in this bowl with the water to half strength fertilization. The one thing you do want to do is, I know we have questions on how to fertilize these in water, is clean off the roots. Take the algae off the roots, rinse them off, and then refill with your water and fertilizer.
So this is a recent baby, and I cannot remember the name of it.
It's a Syngonium albo.
Albo. Look at that.
I love that.
Just look at it.
Yep.
There is just something about growing plants tiny that is just so amazing.
Let me see the leaf there. You moved it around like crazy. Leaf. Look at that. Syngonium albo. Lovely plant.
So let me take you out to another area, because I think we had done okay, so this area I haven't showed you, and I didn't want to show you yet. Oh, we'll do this first. I see the camera just hitting this.
Well, not really. I just, so those are all the Espoma products that we've been using. And then this is a Caladium magnificum. Love this plant. Yeah, so
Espoma Organic has a lot of things to help you plant indoor.
Yep.
Like the African violet mix, the perlite. We've been using that a lot.
Yep.
The peat moss, and then charcoal. We even have the charcoal and orchid mix. I'm really excited about using the charcoal for some other projects that I have in mind.
Yeah, so a lot of these different products that Espoma has are to help some of the soils, especially for indoor plants. You can, add peat moss for more drainage, for more water retention. You can add the perlite for more drainage. Just many different uses. And
you've
that's what we've been
using it to...
We've been using
have
to propagate.
Starters.
Yeah, so I've propagated a couple of my plants there, and they're doing quite nicely.
Yeah. Okay, so this section I wasn't going to show you yet because we haven't gotten around to finish the room. I had told y'all there's more to it. But I'm going to go ahead and show you because if not, I don't even know by when we're going to get back in here and show more.
Yeah.
Because we're so busy outdoors. So this is another area of the room, and I'm so excited and happy for it. Like a month ago, maybe, I'm going to say a month and a half, someone was actually giving these away. And we've been so lucky to find things for this room that I see them special in some way.
Yeah. I
wanted a certain feeling for this room, and it's just coming together patiently, with a lot of patience. And this is what I mean by that for me. I just want to wait. I tell them, let's just wait a little bit and see what comes our way. And this was being given away. The lady said there was nothing wrong with them. She just didn't need them anymore.
Yep.
Just had them in her garage. And I was like, I have to have them. I think this would be so awesome to be able to put some lights in there, put some plants in there, maybe plants that we're rooting, propagating. I don't know, just books. I already have some of the books in here.
Yeah.
I don't know, decorative pots. I have some of the more indoor fertilizer over there. I always have to have that around. It just worked out perfectly. And we're going to work on the wall. Continuing the green on the wall.
Yep, so that back wall is going to get more green back there.
Ambrose has been setting up lights up here. I love to have those grow lights. He went ahead and spray painted them actually. What, a gold?
Yeah, you can't really tell,
can't
but
see it,
I mean,
but
I know it's gold. We know it's gold, not a weird color.
And I know it's not finished, but we wanted to go ahead and show you, see what we have up there. Some of these plants are actually, what do you call it, being brought them up here like a little hospital.
Yeah.
Some that I have there. And then some, I have to show them. You have to bring that one down for me. I can't reach. I'm so short.
This one?
Yeah, that. So this right here, whoever of you guys saw us go to one of the local garden centers here in San Antonio, Texas, I bought this one, and it did not look like this. This is a I'm forgetting.
Hoya.
Tricolor Hoya. Look how much it's grown. Isn't that crazy? It did not look like this at all. It was so tiny. When we put it in this little cute container, I don't even know what to call it. I had it turned.
Yeah.
Because it didn't have a lot, and I wanted it to look like hair. And I actually had it looking like a little ponytail. It was just a few little leaves on there, I think.
Yep.
And it's just been loving it in here. I do have another Hoya over there, but I've fallen in love with Hoyas. I love the flowers that they give. I think you guys are going to see a lot more Hoya in the, growing them here, and I would love to grow some outdoors as well.
Yep.
They're very, very pretty plants. Here, if you want to put it back up. And there's not really anything crazy up there. Like I said, there's some plants that we've just kind of...
Yep.
Some of them are plants that we brought along with us from our past home. We've always been growing plants inside, but we just wanted to go ahead and show you what we're growing in here, how is it going, and how pretty the plants are looking right now, how healthy they're looking.
Yep.
Thought we gave you a mini little tour of what's going on and what we're using to fertilize with. I think that we'll leave it here, guys, and just do another update soon as the room continues to grow with plants.
Yeah, it's going to grow.
I just want a jungle. I just want to be surrounded right now. I love this room so much because as it's just so hot during the day outside, this is where we get to escape.
Yep.
And just enjoy plants. The kids love it too. And I have a little kitty there, if y'all can see.
She's been trying to get my attention though.
This is her room. Right, Ashes? This is her room. You can't move that girl from there. She's always here. She loves it so much. The kids love it here so much too. It's very comfortable. They just love, I think it's the plants. They love the plants so much just because of the green.
Yep.
Well, now you know, guys, we're fertilizing with Indoor from Espoma Organic. You have any questions, you want to see more videos on indoor plants, go ahead and let us know down below in the comment section, what would you like for us to talk more about. So we will see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.